Hello, Oraldi here, and today I am going to tell you how I start Money Mindset Healing Academy, tell you the whole story behind Money Mindset Healing Academy. We might be here for like 10 minutes or so. Uh, Money Mindset Healing Academy started in 2017. If any of you know me, really know me, you know that I've been running for my purpose, for my life mission from the longest. When I said from the longest, I mean from the time I was 16 until now. Because I never wanted to be called a freak. And I didn't want the responsibility of becoming a healer, a light worker, or a God worker. I'm not a light worker, I'm a God worker. But the whole thing about that is a very difficult life. You can call me a knucklehead if you wish, because that's what I am. I am pretty stubborn. Maybe it is because I'm a Taurus, but stubbornness is something that I am. I was born from two Leos, so I'm a Taurus that war. Okay? And it was made clear to me by the time that I was 7 years old that I am supposed to be, quote unquote, a light worker, healing and helping, especially mediumship, and helping people move from one point in their life to the other using my gifts. When I was younger, what used to happen often, I feel like my mediumship was really about money, because I will tell people, oh, play that number, and they will win, they will give me money. And to me, it was fun up until I had to move from Haiti to here. And when I moved from Haiti to here, not only was a culture shock, but it was my household. I could not do anything right, and all of a sudden I was the black sheep of the family. Everybody hated me, and I was the target. I was the target for my dad, my stepmother, everybody. And they can hate if they want to, because this is my truth. I always managed to make my life what I want it to be, whether it is working two jobs, and I never kept a job longer than 18 months, whether it is working for a job or building a side business. I've always been good at doing so. But starting 2014, life started to test me in ways that were impossible. Okay? I'm telling you, I have two near-death experience between age 10 and 15, and I'm still here. But 2014 to 2017, life was the biggest bitch to me. And I'm a fighter, I'm a warrior, I'm a goddess. Things don't really faze me, but I was fazed. This is what happened. In 2014, around my birthday is May 15th, my cousin called me and said, your mother is sick, and we told her to go to the hospital, but she doesn't really want to go, and I think like you probably can convince her to go. And I call her and I say, dude, I heard you sick. Why you don't tell me that? Because we talk every single day. And she said, I didn't want to worry you, but I'm not feeling too well. And I said, explain your sickness to me. And she said to me, well, remember when you were 10, what had happened? Remember when you were 13, what happened? Remember when you were 7, when you almost died? And remember at 17 when you almost died again? And I said, oh, is that kind of disease? And I'm like, yeah, you can't go to doctors. You need shamans. Okay, and I said, you need shamans, you need voodoo priests, you need everything in between, but doctors until after we get you healed. So I started spending money right, left, middle, backward, forward, side to side to save my mother's life because I didn't want a man to determine whether my mother lives or died. And I never want my mother to say that she died because no one spent the money that was required. So I went full force. First and foremost, I sell everything that I have in my house. And I'm like an old lady. I had beautiful china. I like fine stuff. So I started selling everything on eBay. And after that, the last thing that was left for me to sell was my best kept secret, my home care business. At that point, it worth around 500,000, but I sold it for 150,000 because, hell, we needed a lot of money because I kept sending money to Haiti every single day. That's what a good daughter will do. But in November 2014, I think it was around the 15th or the 19th, when I opened my door and there was a note at my door that told me, hey, basically, young lady, you have 48 hours to move or we put an eviction notice in the next few days. At that point, I was in debt up to my neck. I didn't want an eviction notice because I wanted to be able to rent another apartment in this town. I started packing my stuff. I started moving things inside my car. I had nowhere to go. I had no friend to call because guess what? I was too proud. I was too proud, too ashamed to tell anybody about what was going on. Imagine that. I used to be the one that everybody come to and now I have to go to somebody. No. But this is exactly when I am going to grow what I call my manifestation muscle. And it doesn't have to take you a long time to manifest. I manifest like this. Okay? So I thought that was it for the day, but I put one things in my car and I come back inside to get some more stuff, folding more clothes to put inside my car, and my phone rang. It was my husband and said, it's all over. And it said it with that tone. It's all over. And I said, what you said? What do you mean? And they're like, don't start with me because right now I'm already homeless. Don't start with me. He said, no, Rousey, listen to me. It is all over. He hit me. And I said, my mama died. I wanted to drop on my knees. I couldn't drop. I wanted to move. I couldn't move. All of a sudden, I was ice cold, standing in the middle of the room. I had no idea what to do. I had $27 in my bank account. $27. I'm getting evicted. I have $27. My mother dies. When I finally realized what was going on, and I said, holy shit, oh hell no. This is not happening. Not today, not to me, you got the wrong one. I mustered up my courage, finished packing my car, and as I was moving away, I remember those verbatim. I said, God, I don't come to you often for help. I've always been the one that take action, but today I need your help. I need your help, and I need your help now. I kept driving. My phone rang. It was about 15 minutes later. It was an 800 number. I said, okay, I'm just going to tell them that I don't have money. They can stop harassing me. I'll pay them when I can. I pick up the phone and I said, look, I don't have your money. You can call me all you want. I'm not going to pay this credit card bill. I don't have it. When I have it, I call you. And then the person on the other side, like, to a slight giggle, and they say, ma'am, just like you hear in the State Farm commercial, I was a client for as long as I had a car. And they say, no, it's Dave. I'm from State Farm. I'm calling you because a year ago you were in a car accident and you didn't sue them, but we did. So we settled. And I'm like, but it's like, yeah, we settled on your behalf. We know that we fixed your car. That's what we needed to do as a company. Give you a car as fast as we can. But now, I'm telling you that we settled. So we need to send you a check. And I realized I was going to send it to your apartment, but there was no apartment number. And I said, huh. I look up and I said thank you in my heart because I know what just happened. And I said, wait, apartment number, right? That's what you need. And he said, hold on a second. You sound distraught. I talk to you all the time. You never sound like this before. You didn't even recognize my voice, and I was saying hello. And I said, you'll never believe it. I just lost my mother. And he said, oh my God, I'm so sorry. What can I do to help you? And I said, well, you can direct deposit the payment. That will help me do the burial. And he said, ouch, I can't do that. We have to send you a check, but let me pull some strings. And all of a sudden, I was speaking to manager, I was speaking to district, and I was giving out all my account information. 3 days later, I have $7,500 deposited into my bank account. I booked a ticket. I went to Haiti, buried my mother. I came back, but I was still homeless. Again, get back to manifestation. As I got my car from the airport, I said, God, I am not going to be in the street. Oh, hell no. I started my car, and my car was on E, light about to open, and I have $77 back on my card. I find the nearest gas station, I pull over, I fill up my tank, and I start driving back to Naples from Fort Lauderdale. As I was driving, my phone rang. It was my dad. Hey, how you doing? I'm at your apartment. I see that they are painting. Are you moving again, or are you renovating because you're famous for decorating? I said, nah. They said, no, what do you mean? No, you're not moving, you're renovating. What's going on? Because there is nobody there. I wanted to lie. I strongly wanted to lie because the shame, the disgust that I was feeling. But I swallowed my pride and I said, Dad, I'm not renovating. I got kicked out of my apartment. I'm homeless. And I said, spare me the lecture. Okay, spare me the whole lecture. I'm going to figure this out. Give me a month. I'll be off the street and everything will fall back into place. I said, I'm not going to lecture you. Hey, things happen. But my girlfriend does have a one bedroom that is spare. So if you want to move in with them, they have 3 bedroom and 1 is spare. So go. He called a girlfriend. Next thing I know, I was pulling up in a parking lot. Worst decision ever. Another story for another time. But this is where I started Money Mindset Healing Academy. It was 2015. Okay. First and foremost, I said, okay, I'm gonna get some contract under my belt. I'm going to try to restart my home care business, but that wasn't working out. I tried to go back to school. That wasn't working out. It's like every door that I opened was getting slammed in my face and getting locked, like double locked. It's like the universe was trying to tell me, get the fuck out of where you are and move forward in your life, become who you are meant to be. But here I am forcing myself. I went to a furniture store. I get another damn job that paid me $11 an hour. I was unfulfilled, sad. Okay? And I have no clue how to start an online business. And I'm telling people, oh, this is what I do online. Second year passed by. I was still telling people. Third year, and I'm like, okay, this is what I do. You can start paying me whatever you want, because I was terrified of telling people this is how much money my stuff. I felt like if I tell people I'm charging you $1,000, I'm charging you $5,000 for 3 months, I'm charging you $10,000 for 6 months, everybody would run. Nobody would want to work with me. They will tell me, who the heck do you think you are? Like, how do you even know what you are saying is the truth? What the hell is happening? AKA imposter syndrome. I was afraid of money, and I was afraid what people might think of me. Right? So I let people decide way too often what will happen to me. And I'm pretty sure if you are still listening here, it's because you still have that problem. You still want to make 6 figures. You still want to make 7 figures. But you are so afraid of everybody else will think. If you go out there and share your story, if you go out there and start speaking with people about what you do and put a price tag on it, then everyone will tell you that they're not going to pay you. This is a story that you're telling yourself. That's just like that story I was telling myself. I am very autonomous in telling myself what people will think and do before they do it. Why? I'm a Taurus. I'm calculated. I don't do anything without calculating it first. But that was a suit that I had to forfeit. That was an identity I had to drop if I wanted to be successful. What is holding you back? Here I am talking with you, chatting, crying with you, telling you the most vulnerable things that happened in my life. I'm telling you that I overcame. And I hope my story makes you stronger. And I hope you reach out for help. If not me, somebody else. Because if you have any trouble stepping out, making money, doing what you love to do, stepping on purpose, it is because you deal with imposter syndrome. It is because you, my dear, have money mindset blockages. And imposter syndrome is beyond visibility. Imposter syndrome is a persona. It's an energy that you need to knock down. And up until you knock it down, you'll still be where you are. In fact, imposter syndrome is the biggest money mindset block one has in their business. And I don't know, not even one entrepreneur that can say, I started out knowing exactly what I want to do. I set out and do it without any hiccup. My name is Oralji Julian. I am a money mindset healer, and all that means is I help you remove imposter syndrome in your toughest, roughest money mindset block so you can build the life of your dreams.
Mommy, can we hang up? Mom, my hang up.
Yeah.
I'll see you later.